So I'm just going to take a couple of minutes just to go through the PR campaign that we're putting together and a couple of things that you guys can do to make PR work for you at Toy Fair. So here are the 4 points that I'll mainly be looking at. Media attending Toy Fair, getting involved in PR, exhibitor PR, the PR that you guys can do, and then the Toy Fair opportunities that are available. So, media attending Toy Fair. Well, on the screen there's just a few of the media that have already signed up. We have over 240 pre-registered media at the moment, with the likes of the few of our journalists that are here today, and we expect over 350 journalists to be in the press office over the 3 days. We also, this year, doing something slightly different. We are creating a in-house radio studio. So they'll be running interviews throughout the day on the first morning of the show, first day of the show actually. And for this, we just sort of wanted to let you know that this is something we'll be running. So if you've got any exciting radio stories or toys that make noises or things like that, please do get in touch with us, because it could be something that we'd like to run. So getting involved in PR. Phil, I'm sort of probably preaching to the converted here a little bit, because you guys all know what you're doing, but I just thought I'd put up 4 pieces of coverage that we got from last year's show. So you've got the Mirror, Evening Standard, Telegraph and The Guardian. Now all these 4 pieces have come off the back of information that you guys have given us. So whether it's filling out the best new toy forms, whether it's filling out our PR forms, or just getting in touch and telling us what your toys are about. It's always great for us to have that we can just sort of hand over to the journalists on press day ready to go, so they can put out stories like this. So exhibitor PR, so just wanted to point out a few ideas of what you may or may not know. Hopefully you know most of this already. So starting off with the PR manual online. Hopefully most of you have already seen it. If you haven't, www.toyfair.co.uk, all the helpful tips, all the PR forms, everything that you need there is in there. Other than that, it's just a few ideas of what you should be looking to do while at Toy Fair to make the most out of it. So writing press releases, creating a press pack. For press packs, we usually suggest, depending on what your product is, if it's a niche product, around about 20, maximum roughly about 50 press packs. Nothing too bulky, because journalists generally don't like to take big massive things away with them, so try and keep it light and get people to come towards your stand. Also sending out media invites. As I said, we've already got 240 journalists pre-registered, but your invites help massively as well, so make sure you do contact your own contacts. Other on-site activities, holding an event on your stand or holding a press conference. These are great things to point journalists towards. We get them in for that first period for Christine's speech to let them know what's going on, but then we like to send them off and show them everything that's going on at Toy Fair. So if you're holding an event, holding a press conference, please do let us know, and it's a good way to get people coming up to your stand. So, Toy Fair opportunities. Start off with social networking. Hopefully some of you have already started tweeting from this event already with our hashtag down at the bottom. But as we say, we're on Twitter, and if you want your tweets to go through our Twitter feed, please drop us an email, let us know, 140 characters, what you're doing at the show. We can schedule those and make sure those go out during the show over the 3 days. If you're also already not on our Facebook page, we have a Facebook page dedicated to Toy Fair PRs. So this is information that what we're doing, the opportunities, whether it's features, previews, or what journalists are looking for. So we put all the information out there as well as through our emails. So if you're not already part of the Facebook group, drop us an email and we can invite you, or have a look for us on Facebook. VIP goodie bags. I'm sure some of you have already contributed to these, and we're just about to send out our Christmas ones. But we also do VIP goodie bags at the show. So all new products that you'll be launching, if you can bring them to the press office on the 23rd of January, give us the toys you have, and also just drop us an email so we know that those are coming along. And those are the types of media that we give our VIP goodie bags out to. So getting your products straight in front of those journalists. The Toy Lab, it was a very successful thing we did last year for the first time, and we're continuing again this year. So if you want your products in the Toy Lab, again, 23rd of January, come bring them to the press office. What we need them is clearly labelled, so they've got a nice, your stand number, PR contact details, so if a journalist sees them being played with in the Toy Lab and want to know what it is, we can direct them straight to you guys so you know all about it. So make sure they're nice and labelled. Put them all in the Toy Lab, get the kids playing, and it is basically tested by the kids. So if they like the toys, they'll play with the toys. Character photo shoot. This is the annual shoot we do every year. 11:15 on press day. on the gallery level. As you can see, when we have celebrities who turn up, generally the characters get involved in those pictures and they get sent far and wide. So it's always good to make sure, if you've got a character, to make sure you get them in there, and just register your actors and minders as exhibitors so they can get into the hall without any problem. On-site PR briefing. So on the 23rd of January, the day before the show at 4 p.m, we'll be holding a PR briefing in the press office. Give you a chance to see the press office, what we've got set up for the journalists, give you a rough idea of who we know is definitely coming, TV, radio, nationals, all types, and just give you a chance to ask any last minute questions before the big day of press day on the 24th. And finally, it's just a quick reminder of what we need from you. So Form 3, the new product directory, the deadline for that is the 16th of December. This is a form that we use to sell in stories to journalists to get them to attend, so it's all new products that will be launching at the show. And Form 4, the event timetable, is due on the 17th of January. The event timetable is what I talked about before with the events or press conferences you're doing. So if you're doing anything exciting, you fill in this form, we put this into event timetable, and we send this out to journalists to let them know what's going on and let them plan their day. The other thing is what you're doing at Toy Fair 2012. Our job can only be done if you tell us what you're doing. So if you're holding something exciting, you've got a celebrity turning up, or you've got something different, your toy is different than anything else before, do let us know, because we put that all down and we send this all out to journalists and get them to come to the show and come and see your stuff. So if you're doing something and you've got something interesting, you need to let us know, because then we can get that story out there. I also want to remind you that the Toy Fair display is an active toy display this year, so indoor and outdoor toys. So we'll be filling the area with toys. If your toy is too big, so say like a trampoline or something like that, please do bring in a graphic so we can put that up, and we'll have a nice big active toy display for this year.